நீங்கள் பார்த்துக் கொண்டிருப்பது ME24 தமிழ்.
From global icons to Canadian trailblazers, hear the stories behind the success. Only on Pioneers Spotlight.
ME24 தமிழ் ஊடகத்துறையின் புதிய முகம். ME24 தமிழ் ஆப்ஸ், IPTV பாக்ஸ், YouTube என ME24 தமிழ் எங்கும் வியாபித்துள்ளது. விசேடமாக தயாரிக்கப்படும் நிகழ்ச்சிகள் பார்வையாளர்களுக்கு பயன்படும் வகையில் உருவாக்கப்படுகின்றன. Pioneers Spotlight, தொழில்துறை முன்னோடிகளின் அனுபவங்கள். Foodie Finds, அற்புதமான உணவு படைப்புகளும் விளக்கங்களும். தி ஸ்டார் சீட், கலைஞர்களின் கனவு பகிர்வுகள். நம்மவர் பாடல்கள், உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் கலைஞர்களின் தனிப்படைப்புகளின் மேடை. தமிழ் சினிமாவும் திரைப்பாடல்களும் என அனைத்தையும் ஒரே இடத்தில் கொட்டித்தரும் ME24 தமிழ். ஆயிரக்கணக்கான மக்களை சென்றடையும் ME24 தமிழில் நீங்களும் விளம்பரம் செய்யலாம். அழையுங்கள் 416-522-5151, 437-997-2307. Email contact@me24tamil.com, www.me24tamil.com. ME24 தமிழ், உங்கள் சேனல், உங்கள் குரல், உங்கள் சமூகம்.
ME24 தமிழ் டிவி நெஞ்சங்களுக்கு என்னுடைய அன்பு வணக்கங்கள். நான் உங்களோட ஹோஸ்ட் பார்வதி. Welcome to yet another inspiring episode of Pioneer Spotlight, a platform where industry leaders and trailblazers share their amazing journey. Today, we are honored to feature a healthcare professional who's transforming lives of people through therapy, exercise, and compassionate care. She is a highly skilled physiotherapist. She's from Myoflex Physiotherapy Center. Please welcome Ms. Vanessa Lancy, Mascarenhas, onto our show. Welcome to our show.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Always, thanks. So, Vanessa, tell me about yourselves. Tell me about your role at Myoflex, and the audience would love to know about that.
Okay. So, my name is Vanessa Mascarenhas. I'm a physiotherapist, resident physiotherapist at Myoflex Physiotherapy Clinic. And I am basically more of, into musculoskeletal, neurological, and acute care physiotherapy.
Okay.
And here at Myoflex, I'm building my career by treating a very diverse population, right from pediatric to geriatric, and I'm very happy to be here, I would say.
Okay, we are happy to have you here. You're coming from India, and it's been a year, I believe, since you moved to a new country. So tell me, what was the thought behind this transition? What inspired you to move to a new country and start again from scratch, I believe? So tell me about the journey.
Okay, so coming to Canada was a very intentional thought. Okay. I had planned this way well before to come here, and because I felt Canada would give me more of a professional and personal growth, which I was seeking for. Mm-hmm. And given my research and how I have seen our year so far, how the progress is, at least in the 1 year, I've seen how their healthcare system is very structured, very professional, more to very thorough, documented, which gives me more inspiration and challenges me more to be a better clinician, to be honest. So I think that is why I came here and started from scratch, taking my experience, building my experience in the last 1 year.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. What were the challenges you faced during that transition phase?
I think the most challenging part is to, leave everything behind, come to a new country, start everything from scratch. Like, even though you know what you do as a therapist, it's not that easy to understand how it works here, the dynamics, the patient expectation, their techniques, and everything varies, like from clinician to clinician, from practice to practice. And I believe understanding those little things, the nuances that come when you are completely in a different environment, helps you understand where you lack, where you can implement things, and how you can get better, and be more help your patients more to the fullest, I would say.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's wonderful. Okay, so we heard a little about your journey. So you strongly believe in transforming a patient's life through exercise, therapy, movement, rather than relying much heavily on medications. Why do you think that, or like what made you think that, rather than depending upon medications, this is the more appropriate way to deal?
I believe medication has its place. It's not that you cannot do without them, but then I feel movement is something that helps you, in a more clinical term, helps you more holistically. Like, when it comes to your mental health, your physical health, it helps you do more, add more meaning to your life, more fulfilling, I would say. You're more independent. It gives you the confidence to, go out, be yourself, do whatever you want, and not be dependent. Also, movement is something, does not have side effects. A lot of your medications do have side effects, I would say. If you are you're moving yourself more, understand how your body heals, and help it recover without relying more on medications. I think I think if you would say, we as Indians, we more are into the more natural way. We want to heal better rather than go on medications. On drugs. So I think that is something that drives me to help my clients more, to do more by exercise, by movement, by encouraging them, giving them the confidence to do, and to live a better life, I would say. So
was there any point in your career where you thought, okay, this is a defining moment, this is what I'm meant to do? Were there any such moments in your career?
I would say, like, there was this one instant during the pandemic wherein I was working at a pediatric heart institute, and I could see how little children were, trying to get better. Like, they were just struggling to, just breathe, do their basic activities, and, like, children, they play. How hard it could be. And I could see that they couldn't even, walk, like, from this place to the other. And that was something very empowering for me, that I could help them get better, do their activities, play a little. It was very enlightening for me, like, that, and the smile they gave back to me after they were going home was very touching, I would say. It just made sure, like, I would say, it strengthened my belief that this is just not a career, this is like my calling, to do more, to help such patients, such people who cannot do their activities, help them to get better and send them home smiling.
Wow, that's one good thing. Like, go home smiling from your work. Not everybody get that luxury, but
yes,
you're so lucky. So, being an immigrant, I know you've worked in Indian healthcare system and also the Canadian healthcare system. So you know both the systems. How different is both systems? And what are the challenges that you face, particularly in the Canadian healthcare system?
Honestly, in my opinion and my experience, I have seen that Indian healthcare system is more clinician driven. Like, you go directly to a clinician, they tell you what to do, and it gets done, and like whatever the clinician tells you to do, that's what you have to do, be it medication, therapy, or anything of that sort. But when it comes to Canadian healthcare system, it is more of a holistic approach. Like even if someone has a particular condition, they are sent to various doctors, like specialists, and then and it's not only one specialist. Like if supposing someone is coming for probably a knee problem, then they are not only sent to us, they are sent to an orthopedic, a family physician, and then there are multiple specialties, multiple specialties that come together to deliver the best care to a client. So I feel that this holistic approach helps us to give the highest and best quality treatment, rather than just a single specialist just seeing what it is and then telling you what to do. So, and plus, yes, one thing is there that your healthcare system is very insurance driven. So for me as an immigrant therapist, like I'm coming from an Indian healthcare background, for me it was a little difficult to understand how insurances works and things like that, because that's not something we used to deal with back home. There was a separate team,
different departments.
There was a separate team to take care of that, and it was not something that I had to put my thought and mind into as to what insurance and how it will help my client to get the best treatment. So I think that is how both the systems vary. Both have their perks, like pros and cons, I would say. Nothing, I would not say that one system is bad and the other system is very good.
And the other is good.
But then I would say that yes, it just helps, enlightens me more as to how two different places can have two different systems, which just works. At the end of the day, it is only to deliver the best possible care to your client, right?
To your patient, yes.
So that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. So you are working as a physiotherapist at Myoflex. So tell me more about the role. What kind of treatment, what kind of services that's available at your clinic, and tell me more about that.
Okay, so Myoflex Physiotherapy Clinic is basically situated here in Scarborough, and we are again a multidisciplinary team. Not only we have physiotherapists, we do have massage therapists, we have a foot specialist, we have various other specialties in our clinic, which helps to cater to our clients' problems, and we do try to make the most of all the advanced techniques, like we do shockwave, laser therapy, cupping therapy, all of this. After we have evaluated our patients, we see what is the best course of action, and then we refer the client, or we make sure that we can give them the best quality treatment depending on what is indicated for them at that point.
Okay, so talking about laser therapy, cupping therapy, do you mind giving us a little glimpse? Like how would a common man understand the difference, and what would work for them best given the scenarios?
So I would say that cupping therapy and laser therapy works on different principles. The laser therapy is more of a light treatment therapy, which is given for people who have maybe bone pains or very pinpoint pains, which chronic pains mostly. It can be even used, and then when it comes to cupping therapy, cupping is more for musculoskeletal, like muscle issues, like if you have a sore muscle or something like that, more. And it again depends, like there are various factors. I won't be able to elaborate in a very short time. But again, as I said, that when a client comes to us, we evaluate them, we assess them for what they have, what problems they have. If they have been referred to a doctor, the doctor might have their own notes, reports, and everything. We assess them thoroughly, and then we make sure the best course of action given. This is like one part of it. There are a lot many things like soft tissue release, manual therapy, taping. There are a lot of other things that we use to help our clients. It's not solely a machine or something. It is a very vast, I would say, field. A lot of treatment techniques. A lot of treatments, lot of things. We have to mix and match and see what is the best
to cater to
treatment,
the patient.
What is it best treatment? So that's why we make a protocol. That's what we call it, a treatment protocol, which is specifically designed for our clients, which helps them get back to their mobility, and each time they come and see us, we assess them, we keep evaluating how they are progressing, what is their current condition, how they are responding to the treatments. Based on that, then we titre, like, how it can go further.
Oh, okay.
So, and obviously patient education is our top priority. We do educate our clients very well as to what they should expect from the treatment, how much time it will take for them to get better, what all they should look for. Like probably if they have done a treatment today, if they feel a soreness or anything, how they can take care of it at home, how they can, when they need to come and see
Handle
us next.
themselves, okay.
Yeah, so all of these things is part of patient education, which we believe is very important.
Obviously.
If the patient understands or the client understands what they have, like what they expect,
Okay.
only then they will understand and come back to us. Okay. So that's what we believe.
Yeah.
So I think that is very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back after a short commercial break.
ME24 தமிழ் ஊடகத்துறையின் புதிய முகம். ME24 தமிழ் apps, IPTV box, YouTube என ME24 தமிழ் எங்கும் வியாபித்துள்ளது. விசேடமாக தயாரிக்கப்படும் நிகழ்ச்சிகள் பார்வையாளர்களுக்கு பயன்படும் வகையில் உருவாக்கப்படுகின்றன. Pioneer Spotlight, தொழில்துறை முன்னோடிகளின் அனுபவங்கள். Foodie Finds, அற்புதமான உணவு படைப்புகளும் விளக்கங்களும். தி ஸ்டார் சீட், கலைஞர்களின் கனவு பகிர்வுகள். நம்மவர் பாடல்கள், உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் கலைஞர்களின் தனிப்படைப்புகளின் மேடை. தமிழ் சினிமாவும் திரைப்பாடல்களும் என அனைத்தையும் ஒரே இடத்தில் கொட்டித்தரும் ME24 தமிழ். ஆயிரக்கணக்கான மக்களை சென்றடையும் ME24 தமிழில் நீங்களும் விளம்பரம் செய்யலாம். அழையுங்கள் 416-522-5151, 437-997-2307. Email contact@me24tamil.com, www.me24tamil.com. ME24 தமிழ், உங்கள் சேனல், உங்கள் குரல், உங்கள் சமூகம்.
Welcome back to ME24 Tamil TV presents Pioneer Spotlight, powered by Marketing Experts Inc. We have Ms. Vanessa with us. So, Ms. Vanessa, talking about insurance, which is a very big part of Canadian healthcare system. So, your clinic offers WSIB, accidents, private insurances. Tell me how offering these different kinds of insurances is important for a patient, for the community. Can you explain a bit more about that?
Okay, so insurances is something like it provides accessibility, to various treatments.
Sure.
And that is very important because patients should know that there are other various insurances which helps them, access the treatment that they require, and they don't feel that the treatment is limited to them because of financial constraints. So it's more important that our patients and people out there understand how various insurances can cover them for the various treatments that they require. And obviously the best people to help them with that is the healthcare provider. Whoever they go to, they can always ask them, and they can definitely help them, guide them that okay, fine, you are if they supposing have a WSIB, which is a workplace injury insurance. So how many treatments they are covered for, how many weeks they are covered for, what all treatments are covered under that. All these things are something that they can ask the therapist. Even the front desk, the clinic where they approach, if they let them know that okay, fine, this is what they have as insurance, then they give them a full guideline as to what all is covered, what all is not covered, how they can access this treatment or various kinds of treatments given their insurance. And I feel that is something that is basic knowledge that is required for every patient or every client. It's their right, I would say, that they should know about it, and they can always ask so that they can get the best possible treatment.
Okay, so Myoflex.
Yes, so our clinic
provides
definitely
one
does provide all of this, like right from private insurances to WSIB, MVA, that is motor vehicle accident. All these insurances are definitely covered as something that we take care in Myoflex. And most of our clients, whoever are covered under this, I don't think so they have any issues. We let them know how it works, what it works, and we educate them basically, just like how I mentioned prior to this, that we are very
treatment protocol.
yeah, we are very big on patient education, because if patients understand what to expect, only then they will understand what will be delivered to them.
You did your master's in cardiovascular and respiratory physiotherapy, right? So with your background in this field, and I believe you've been working in an ICU, if I'm not mistaken. So do you see yourselves coming back to that field anytime soon?
I think absolutely. I will definitely like to work in an ICU setup again, because I think that was where I realized how impactful physiotherapy can be in my client's life, and in my like how best I could help my patients. Seeing my clients, walk without oxygen, walk without a ventilator, help them go back on their feet,
a
get
big
them
change
from
in their life. Yeah.
So that is something I think was very empowering for me, and I think I would definitely want to go back to that someday.
Okay.
But yes, I think that with that said, I would still want to work in a clinic setup, because it will be more of getting acute care to and clinic experience, and help build and let my patients have a more continued treatment, right, from the hospital to the clinic and then home.
Okay.
So I think that is something I would look forward to building for myself in the future.
So yeah, talking about future, what do you think will be the future developments in this field? Any new techniques, treatment plans you're excited about learning, or anything interesting in the near future?
I think for the future, physiotherapy is like a massive field. I think by now, with all the with our conversation, you might have guessed it that we have so many segregations, so many titles. I feel our field is growing when it comes to evidence-based practice. We are exploring a lot of things. I believe clinical Pilates, then GLAD techniques, and all these things are up and coming. People are doing a lot of certifications in pelvic floor, vestibular, because these all are very, designated, segregated in various, protocols when it comes to treatments and how you can best, mostly I would say that the people are becoming more specific when it comes to their treatments and how they can, help clients. So I think the field is actually growing so much that I am also spoiled for choice at this point as to what I would like to
field you would like to pinpoint that you may be interested in pursuing.
Okay, so yes, definitely I would like to do something in acute care for sure, because I think that is somewhere my heart still lies. But yes, when it comes to outpatient, I would definitely see in doing certifications when it comes to pelvic floor and vestibular, because I think...
what are those fields exactly, if you could
So
pelvic
floor is more to do with women's health. Women's health, like ladies who are pregnant, before pregnancy, during pregnancy and after pregnancy, how their recovery is, how they can get back their strength while they are pregnant also, how they can improve their muscles so that it helps them during pregnancy, postpartum. So the physiotherapist who has done a certification in that helps them do all their exercises better, teaches them good breathing techniques, teaches them how to... This is just like a gist of it. Like this is in depth. There is a lot of things in this also. Like they teach you various techniques which helps you in your delivery and even after the delivery, your recovery as well.
Okay.
So this is a solely dedicated for women's health certification, and vestibular is to do something with your internal ear, like your inner ear. Like a lot of clients experience dizziness, vertigo. All these conditions come under this certification, wherein there are various techniques and exercises that can be taught to help clients get better from these conditions, or at least help them manage these conditions whenever they experience it. So I think physiotherapy is no longer just, you have an injury, you go to a therapist and get done.
Have some massage and come back. It's no longer that.
It's no longer that. It's more of a life reforming. Like, it's like a maintenance now. Like, you go to a therapist.
A lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle now. It's more of a lifestyle now. Like, you go to a therapist, they tell you all the things that can be, possibly can be done to help
improve
your quality of life. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
So I think it can be done as more of, rather than just an injury and then get better, into a lifelong, maintenance kind of
a lifestyle,
therapy.
Basically.
I would say that. Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
So that being said, do you have anything maybe to say to young budding physiotherapists or anybody who's interested in taking up physiotherapy as a career? Anything to audience?
Okay. So for young physiotherapists out there, definitely it is a learning process. Yeah. There is a lot of things that we are still developing. There are a lot of interesting things coming up in the field. A lot of options, I would say, wherein you can pick and choose your specialties. And you can even hone your skills into that. It's no longer only segregated to musculoskeletal and sports physiotherapy. There are many things now.
Lot of disciplines.
Yeah, a lot of disciplines in it. So I think you have better options, better choices to, get better, build your career around something that interests you the most. Also, it is more of, making sure that you're more updated with recent advances, doing all your certifications, taking mentorship. This all will help you hone your skills and be better clinicians. It's more of, trying to get better clinicians than to just run behind titles now.
And also keep yourself updated about the insurance things. They're also updated every now and then.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that was a wonderful chat with you.
Yes.
Thank you for your time today. And how do people reach out to you or to your clinic in case if they need your services?
Our clinic is very well situated at the intersection of Middlefield and Finch. Okay. And our physiotherapy clinic's name is Myoflex Physiotherapy Clinic, which I think our audience already knows.
Okay.
And you can just Google us. We are a clinic, multidisciplinary clinic in Scarborough. And if you check us online, you can find our contact details and get in touch with us.
Yeah.
And we are here to serve you guys for whatever problems you have, to the best of our capabilities, I would say.
Thank you, Vanessa, for a wonderful, informative session. So many of the things you said were quite new to me, and I'm sure it will be informative for the audience as well.
Thank you so much for having me over here, and it was a pleasure sharing all this information. And I would say it is a pleasure and even a privilege that I'm able to speak about my profession, what I do, and how best I can serve this community. And I look forward to hearing from our audience.
It was our pleasure too. Yeah. So that being said, meendum oru Pioneer Spotlight episode la sandikkum varaikkum. This is Parvati, your host, signing off. Nandri, vanakkam.
In today's competitive landscape, effective marketing is essential to elevate your brand. To achieve this, you need the expertise of true marketing professionals. Marketing Experts offers a comprehensive suite of services designed to boost your brand. Event marketing, brand marketing, radio, TV, and digital marketing, movie theater ads, video and audio production, photo shoots, web design, graphic design, and printing. Unlock your brand's potential. Contact Anton Armanichem at 437-997-2307 today or visit www.marketingexpertsinc.ca. Marketing Experts, your partner in victory.
From global icons to Canadian trailblazers, hear the stories behind the success. Only on Pioneers Spotlight.
நீங்கள் பார்த்துக் கொண்டிருப்பது ME24 தமிழ்